What is going on, everyone? My name is Northy, and today I have a very similar type of video to what we had on Tuesday. Today I am going to be reading your guys' answers to a few questions I gave you over on my Instagram at NorthyAFL. This is going to be a bit of a quick fire video almost. It's not going to be too crazy. However, I am interested to see what your opinions are on this type of video because I personally enjoy it quite a bit, so I'm hopeful that you guys will too. Like I mentioned, we've got 3 different questions, all kind of around the same type of thing. Obviously, with the expansion of Tasmania that is hopefully coming up very, very soon, everyone has a lot of ideas as to what the names could be, as to who the coach may be, as to what the team may look like, who knows. But I've given you guys a few questions that are related to the idea of Tasmania coming into the competition. So without further ado, let's get into question number 1. I said to you guys on Instagram, what should the new Tassie team be called? I did say funny answers only, but not everyone listens. And honestly, who cares? We don't need to listen. First off, we've got the Tassie Tankers. That'd make sense. Probably not going to be too good. I don't expect them to play well off the beginning like some weird teams in the past in different sports have. It is presumed that Tassie will suck when they come back into the competition, so we'll see. The Tassie Twinkle Toes, that's interesting. Terrible Tassie, again, relating back to Tassie, probably not going to be too good. I hope North is still better than them at this time. I hope North is good at this time. I pray. Lovely, of course, there has to be a mention to Tasmanians being weird. There are some much more explicit versions of this name that I'm not going to say out loud. The Melburnians. That makes no sense, but I'll give it to you, I guess. Someone has just straight up said the Tassie Devils, the most obvious one. Alright, I guess if it works, yeah, just say it. The Northies. I don't really want my team to be named after... As much as I enjoyed when I went to Tasmania, I would much rather not have Tasmania as my thing. The Tassie Termites, that could actually be what they end up being called. I wouldn't be surprised to see them as the Termites. Actually, I don't know, maybe not, we'll find out. The Tassie Tudors is definitely one that I would not expect to see. The Tassie Nuggets, I know that there's the Denver Nuggets in the NBA, but Tassie Nuggets sounds like the food rather than what the Denver Nuggets are named after, which is pretty funny, but you know, it is what it is. Oh, lovely, the Tasmanian Magpies just moved one of the most popular teams in the competition. Yeah, screw it, they can go to Tasmania. All that talk about North Melbourne or Hawthorn, one of them going down there. Nah, just send Collingwood down there. Why not? We need to get rid of at least a Victorian team. Why not Collingwood? Why not? And finally, the last one that I'm going to read for this one, your mum. You can always trust at least one person to be there to say something like that. Awesome. The second question that I asked you guys on Twitter is who is going to be Tasmania's first coach? And we have a whole range of answers here. Let's start off with Ben Cousins. That'd be very interesting to see how his life has gone. How is Ben Cousins doing nowadays? I may actually need to find out how he's doing. I hope he's on the right track. I can only hope. Two here that makes sense, I feel like. I think they're both from Tassie. Is Jack Riewoldt and Matthew Richardson. Those two, maybe, like if they ever decided they want to go into coaching, but I know Jack Riewoldt is still playing and Matthew Richardson is much more in the media side of things. That's not to say that media folk haven't gone to coaching in the past, like Ross Lyon, for example, and vice versa, but you know, that would be interesting to see either one of them. A fair few people said Damien Hardwick. I just imagine the photo that was released of Damien Hardwick. Yeah, he really looks like he wants to go back into coaching, dude. Dude won 3 premierships in 4 years, like he has to prove to anyone that he has to coach again. Another person has mentioned me. Oh, 2 people have mentioned me. Okay, cool. Yeah, I really want to coach an AFL team. That'd go great for me. I'll go from giving our game plan on the weekend for the game to on my YouTube channel not too long after giving away that game plan for the next week. I'll do my round review of how it went. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. I see Nathan Buckley and God, that'd be funny. Adam Simpson, well, from the looks of it, he may not have a job soon, so I could only assume that Adam Simpson may be on the chopping block and may actually be available for that position. Who knows? Adam Simpson, I don't think is a terrible coach. I think he's just been put into a pretty tough situation now that not many coaches could really work their way out of, but he's won a premiership before, so you can give him that. Then as said me, as in him, I guess go for it. If that's your dream, live your dream, man, go for it. And then Puppy Gutween. Am I stupid? Who is that? Is this the Tasmanian... That's okay. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, I like it. Yeah, why not just have the government official just run the football team as well? Yeah, screw it. Why not? Why not at that point? Get them off to a good start. May as well. But that's all I see for that one there. Let's go to our third question, which is a bit more off the Tasmania side of things and more towards the general idea of expansion. So I asked you guys who your idea is for the 20th team in the AFL competition. There will. Alright, no. Okay, I don't think we understand what I exactly asked. I don't think the idea of what I asked has been said just yet. Yes, okay. Maybe some people didn't understand this question. Did I word it poorly? Maybe, who knows. Northern Territory I'm seeing here. WA, maybe. I see a couple WAs. I know that they probably could have a good chance at getting a third team. Sunshine Coast in there, that'd be interesting. Canberra will be the 20th team. I'm pretty sure the GWS are technically like Canberra. They have Canberra written on their back of their jerseys, so I can only assume that they represent Canberra in a sense. I'm honestly not too sure, but I'm not too certain that they'll go to Canberra. Ballarat, maybe. I don't expect another Victorian. I don't think anyone expects another Victorian team, but I know that they play games at Ballarat. They've got a game at Ballarat every now and then, so I think that's usually played between Adelaide and the Dogs, so maybe Ballarat if they really were desperate, but I don't think they will have trouble finding a place outside of Victoria. Tom thinks it'll just be completely out of Australia with Las Vegas. Yeah, everyone goes to Las Vegas eventually, man. Yeah, absolutely. I swear every NBA team, or not NBA team, every American sports team is going to Las Vegas now, so why not an AFL team as well? Why not? In your mum's house, thank you, Toby. I appreciate that. Wangaratta, maybe. Northy, or Northy. Yeah, I'll have my own team as long as I'm not involved with it. They just name it after me. Nah, get rid of West Coast and have 18. Perfect, fixed. Just completely get rid of the biggest market. Yeah, who needs West Coast? We'll just have 18 teams again. That'll be good. Keilor. Keilor is a very specific town. Probably not. They were talking about a Joondalup team a few months. Is that a real place? It's a place in Western Australia. Okay, well, considering it's in Western Australia, there's potential, I think. It is a suburb in Perth. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, there could be a chance that it goes to Joondalup. Seems like a small city, though, so I wouldn't imagine they go there. And then finally, and I only leave this one in because this is my mate. This is the only one that my mate sent in that I'm going to put in the video because I couldn't agree more. Frankston. Yes, give Frankston a team. I know that they nearly lost the VFL license, but screw it. Bring him up to the AFL and I'll be their #1 fan. I will change the name of this channel to something Frankston related if Frankston gets an AFL team. I'll do it. Although that they definitely aren't in the position to be getting an AFL license anytime soon, I will take it. Do it. But that's all the questions I've got here for you guys today. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, check out the video on the screen right now, and be sure to go follow me on Instagram at NorthyAFL in case I do something like this again in the future. Be sure to go over there and participate in future potential results. So I hope you guys again enjoyed this video. Do all the things I mentioned before, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.